All right, welcome, welcome. This does not really have a number. This is another special short recording, but I just want to know this is my FX Buddies. But I wanted to do a standalone video on this. So this is a newscast. It's about a minute and 40 seconds, and we'll see. And I want to go over it. I am excited about this. So I was trying to see, was it a snippet of a talk show or something? But no, it appears to be the whole purpose of this is to show the images that they're showing. Then they interview two people, an economist, and the other guy's a young guy. He's a cryptocurrency specialist. That's the title they gave him. I don't know his name. Okay. And also, if you watch the video, and you should, look at that dinar. They just show, I just like for people to see how they dress and their hairstyles and that they are modern. They're very modern and up to date. Okay, so one thing that's different about this also is they're not translating the conversation between the economist and the cryptocurrency guy. So they could be saying anything. We don't know what they're saying to the people. So I believe they made this to display at the end of TV shows. Okay, so let's get into it. And thank you. And what I'm like, if you like, what do you hit the whatever, thumbs up, whatever. And also, this one you might want to share with people because this is a point we've not been here before. They're showing them on TV, right? Talking to them on TV about the project to remove the zeros, okay? We haven't been there, not like this, not as much, not as interactive. Videos you can rewind. So I'm very happy about this, okay? What if 1,000 dinars became one dinar? And it's interesting. They used that. Remember the first thing that came out a while back that was in Saudi Arabia, of all places? They used 1,000 dinar to one dinar. So, anyway, the project to remove zeros from the currency raises questions. So, I think I could put a link to it in the description, but I don't know. But if I can't, here's the video. You could type in, you know, you could type that in YouTube and you could find it. But here it is. Oh, I guess I have to put the link, huh? Because I'm not going to do, well, tomorrow I am going to do a full post tomorrow. So I'll put it there too. I don't know. Y'all know I'm still working on this stuff. Okay. Anyway, so let me turn that down. I'm still watching the news from over there. All right. So, what if time went back and the 1,000 dinars returned to one dinar and all the zeros were deleted from the currency? Well, the Iraqi currency. So, mind you, let me explain. This is YouTube's AI translation and it's bad. I don't know why YouTube can't get a better translator, but I'm sure there's a reason. So that's another reason why I wanted to go over the words to try to help. And there's still two sentences I can't make any sense of, but you'll see. Okay. One of the possible reasons for deleting the zeros from the Iraqi currency is to combat inflation, and the nominal values could become very high because the country is an importer and does not have real guarantees that enhance confidence in, I think this is supposed to be the national currency. Okay. So that's where Iraq is right now. They're actually transitioning. They mostly imported everything because their factories and buildings, everything had been destroyed. But now factories are opening. The land is clear and healthy, so they're able to grow things and they're able to send out agriculture, milk. They send out milk and dairy products. So they're transitioning um, from being an importer to being exporter. Okay, so because of that, it says they don't have real guarantee or confidence in the currency, right? And we know that the citizens they're building, I think the confidence is building, but it's not there yet. So then, accounting operations and transactions, the final process may be very successful and beneficial, and it may not be successful. Meaning this requires accounts and then a local economy, stable, a stable economy is required. Meaning that as long as you are an importer, you will not have stable economic stability because there is movement and corruption in the markets. Okay, and we know there has been movement and market and corruption, right? But they've got, they're off all those, the black list, the gray list, right? Because they're combating corruption and making it very public, very publicly known, right? That they're combating corruption. And what else? Now this was the first time I had seen them talk about the accounting systems. So getting the accounting systems used to know three zeros, right? They have to change all the ATMs. Everything has to be changed to know three zeros. So that tells me they're working on it. They're working on it, or possibly it's even done, right? So then here I thought this was important also. And the goals of deleting zeros. Oh, wait. How did I read this? Are linked. The goals of deleting. Sorry about that. It is 10 o'clock at night, and that fool's out there driving around with loud like that. Anyway, and the goals of deleting are zeros with reforms. Okay, the goals of deleting zeros are linked with reforms. Okay, so you see how that's a little funky there? But so let me say that again. And the goals of deleting zeros are linked with reforms economically, so economic reforms, such as raising interest rates on deposits, banking deposits, but in return, okay, so let's stop there. We know they've done that. At one point, they were saying, hey, bring your money in, make a deposit, we'll give you 7%, right? I think it's down to 4% now, and that's in Iraq. I'm talking about in Iraq. So they've already done that. Okay, but in return, there are challenges. Possible to remove zeros. So, some words are missing here. And I think what they mean to say is there are some challenges making it impossible to remove zeros. But listen to what they are, including the cost of printing, but we know they've already printed some, right? Printing new currencies, we already know they've done. Oh, here it is, and amending accounting systems. I thought I saw that earlier up there, but anyway. And amending accounting systems. So, like I said, me personally, I don't recall seeing that. Maybe I saw it and it just didn't hit me like it's hitting me now. But this is new. This is new movement, new actions being taken. It almost reminds me of 2K, Y2K, when people were they were like, oh, the computers, they're going to go back to zero. They're not going to be able to handle. Remember that? I don't know. Some of you may be too young to remember that. However, okay, so amending accounting systems, it may lead to some confusion among the population and consumers. We don't believe that. I don't believe that. For it, and plus, when they devalued the money, they weren't worried about if the people were confused. So they'll get over it. And consumers, of course, all countries whose currencies rely on odd and binary numbers without increasing zeros shows that their currencies are strong, economically empowered. This country is empowered financially So the currency increases. The weaker it is, indicators and the weakness of the work. Okay, I have no idea. I can't even fake it. I'm just letting you know I have no idea what they're saying right there. Um, so yeah. All right. Economists see that the actual value of the money owned by citizens does not change after removing the numbers, except that this step contributes to simplifying operations, selling and buying operations, right, for individuals and companies, and making the amounts, the financial amounts, more simple. So, see, that's the host. I believe that's just the host in the video. Because any other time when when they interview people in the transcript, they'll say, now speaking such and such, and then they'll put his words. And then they'll go back to the host and put their words, right? And they didn't do that this time. But so, like I said, I'm very thrilled to see this. It's the perfect time. It's 1 minute and 45 seconds. So it's perfect for them to interject it after, like when a show is over, they could run that. It is on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. Well, like I said, tomorrow I'm going to do a full blog because there's a lot. There's a lot, but you know, it's mostly about this stuff. And actually, let's see. This is good news. Iran says our response to Ice Cream Land is over. And if you return, we will return. So they're saying, okay, we're done. We did all the kablooies we're going to do. But if you hit us again, we'll hit you again. So that's the most recent post for tonight, October 1st. You can see that there. And so there's other stuff, but there's some really good talk about the exchange, ISX. What is that? The stock exchange, improvements they want to make. So yeah, so I'll put all the financial articles from the past 3 days. I want to do that. But you know, we're still here waiting. Still, who knows what's going to happen. I actually want to get past October 7th because, you know, that's the anniversary of when this whole thing started, right? So hopefully there won't be any major things going off, but we don't know. So I want to get past October 7th. October 3rd is a holiday. It's Iraq's national day, but Sudani has ordered no celebrations because they're in solemn times with their brothers in Lebanon. So, yeah. All right. So, thank you. I hope it wasn't too confusing, but like I said, I'm very excited about this, and it just shows there's more new things done that they want the citizens to see. All right. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your morning, night, noon, whatever time frame you're enjoying this content.